alálẹ̀ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣe ń lọ sókè tí gbogbo àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ wà. Ọ̀mọ̀wé Kábí Ọbáfẹ́mi sáà igbákejì gómìnà wa nípínlẹ̀ Èkó káàbọ̀. Ní orígun mẹ́rin Nàìjíríà látàrí iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí ò fara sí tí wọ́n ń pèsè gómìnà wa tẹ́lẹ̀dọ́ àti ìwà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ọ̀gbẹ́ni Babajide Olúṣọlá Sanwo-Olu ẹ̀ka àbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká tún ọ káàbọ̀ o.
Of January 2024 makes it exactly 242 days into our second administration. Our second administration has a total of 1,460 days. And I keep telling you, we count the days, we count the months, because we are humbled that we're here. So in our second phase, we have done about 16% of our time. It's only a foolish man that will not know that time is the only thing you don't have. And there is no position you have in life. It is only for a chosen and a given time. We have done 16% of our second term. But in our 8-year journey, we have spent 1,702 days out of 2,920. Meaning that we have done about 58% if you take an 8-year strength of our term. What that means is that we're not unmindful of the secrets of the mandate that you have given to us. We hold it in high esteem. We are humbled with it, Mr. Deputy and I, and we'll continue to do our very best because we count it on a daily basis. When we leave here, we want to be remembered for all of our interventions, humbly, that God has given to us. So on your behalf, on behalf of Mr. Deputy, I want to thank all Lagosians. I want to thank all of you, and I think you deserve a round of applause that you've given us this much time, space to flourish, to do well, and to change the course of mankind in Lagos. Today as well, we also want to acknowledge Almighty God for making it possible that through his benevolence, a former governor of the state now sits as the helm of affairs as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's also not to take for granted that at some point he was a governor, but now we see him as a man that God has destined to lead our country at this point. And so if I put it in proper context as well, Mr. President, too, have spent about 242 days because we got sworn in for the second time at the same time. But you can see that he's been pushing, he's been trudging, he's been doing things that will ensure that indeed his renewed hope agenda is on course, and we want to thank God for his life and wish him all the very best because indeed the country is going through difficult times right now. So Mr. President, we have your best wishes, we have your best regards at all times from all of us in Lagos. Today, waking up, we also have some great news to share with you. International organizations, one called the Time Out, one of the most reputable rating and ranking agencies in the world, has come out with a report of 50 top cities in the world. And guess what? They put Lagos, your Lagos, as number 20 for the year 2024 of all the top 50 cities in the world. It didn't stop that. Forbes also did similar things, and this report also came out yesterday. Forbes reckoned that Lagos is the number 19. These are not just things that we knew anything about. These are studies that people on their own have come into Lagos, have done research, have spoken to you Lagosians, have spoken to our international and local citizens, and they've come to a ranking that says that no matter how difficult it's been for us, no matter how challenging it has been, in the Committee of Nations, your Lagos, my Lagos, ranked up And it's something that we need to acknowledge ourselves and thank ourselves and congratulate ourselves for this. Also to say to you with all sense of responsibility, just yesterday when I was with the American Secretary of State, he did mention something to me, that he has been a keen watcher of the development of Lagos. Those are not words that men of his caliber will use loosely, or they will use without understanding the implication of it. And I encourage him to continue to put an eye on us, because they haven't seen anything yet. We are going to indeed build it bigger, build it bigger, and build it stronger. Because a Lagos story is an African success story.
I'm a single mother. This is my only child, Israel Aduradayo, that has O in the heart. Ní ìgbà tí mo bí Israel Aduradayo ní wọ́n ní kò lè yàgbẹ́, so wọ́n wá refer wa lọ sí lawsuit, bàtà ṣáà dé lawsuit, wọ́n ṣáà ṣe surgery fún. Israel Aduradayo is now using colostomy to poo. So after that, we went back for them to reverse it. So we now discovered that Israel Aduradayo has O in the heart. And without that O in the heart, they cannot reverse this colostomy. And since then, I'm a fashion designer. For now, I can't work again. I can't do anything. This is my only child. This is my only child. I went to civic engagement. They helped me with a little amount of money. What shall know me? So I kept the money aside. But Babajide, Governor wa Sanwo-Olu, wọ́n ṣe púpọ̀ lórí ìrànlọ́wọ́ tó ṣe fún ọmọ mi.
Yoruba language, because it's my language. Gbogbo oúnjẹ tí mo mọ̀ nínú Yorùbá ni mo ti ń jẹ. Ẹ kúṣẹ́, ojú òní tí Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín. Nǹkan kan ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá mójútó sà. Despite the fact that that particular job is not even belong to Lagos. But ẹ bá mójútó ṣé rí ọ̀nà wa láti Ìjẹ̀bú Òde Ìtọ́kìn sí ìlú. The road is terribly bad, sir. Ọlọ́run ló ní kí Yorùbá ó dáa níran. Ojúgbó làwọn èèyàn ń gbà dé Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. Yorùbá dẹ̀ ní ìjàpá ò lè rìn, àwọn ò lè sáré, kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ yóò ti lè fẹ̀ dé Kírun. Àwọn èèyàn wa náà ni wọ́n sà ń bẹ ní House of Representatives yìí, at Senatorial something náà sì tún ní àwọn èèyàn wa ń bẹ. Ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn èèyàn sọ́fà láàrin yẹn o, ojú òní tì lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àrísẹ́yìn o, Ọlọ́run á máa fún iṣẹ́ o.
I want to thank God for Governor Sanwo-Olu because he gave me hope to live and to keep on continuing with the work that I do for Lagos State. The name of my group is Ijoba Aseyori Asejere, and by the grace of God, Governor Sanwo-Olu and all his team, they will succeed. Everything they do, they will come out in praise. Governor Sanwo-Olu, ẹkùn ọkọ Adéjọkẹ́, níwó lulẹ̀ bí ògiri, níwó lulẹ̀ bí ògiri, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí Káàbà owó, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí Mẹ́kà owó, níwó lulẹ̀ bí ògiri. I want to my appreciation also go to Dr. Afolabi, Tajuddin Afolabi, the SA for civic engagement.